Carpool Live, and I'm right at the front, you guys. Hey, it's Megan Anderson in the carpool lane. I am so excited. I want to share this with you. I just did a discovery call with one of my coaching clients, and this girl is about to make a shit ton of money. Yes, I said shit ton of money because that's how excited I am. Let me know when you hop in. I'm excited to share this with you. This goes straight into the influencers branding, guys. Straight into the influencers branding that I've been giving you guys a sneak peek at, and we applied it. And I want to tell you the story. I am so damn excited, y'all. Hello. Hey, Crystal. Hello, Sharon. Say hi when you hop in. Say hello. I can never find a good angle in the car. Like, you're either looking at my nose or down my shirt, whatever, right? And it's sunny, and hello. Happy Friday. Happy Friday. Happy Friday. Do me a favor. I've asked this now 3 times in a row on 3 different lives, but I'm really trying to fine tune and see where my tribe is and who's getting my message. Drop me the money bags if you like getting paid your worth. Like, drop me the money bags if you're unapologetic that you like to be paid for the work you do. Like, where's my tribe? I'm trying to shake off the people that maybe I'm not a good fit for, so don't worry. Not trying to hurt your feelings, but if I'm not a good fit, that's cool, because I like to get paid, and I like to get my clients paid, and I like to create content that gets people paid, and it's not a dirty word. So I want to tell you, Candace said, yes, money. I want to tell you guys the story. So, this is part 3. Remember, I promised you 3 little sneak peeks into my influencers branding, and this one is the most exciting. I didn't even know this would play out like this. I had a coaching call today with one of my coaching clients, and she had hit a wall. She was struggling. We were working on finding her authentic voice and her authentic message, and she was not feeling connected. Can y'all relate? Have you ever felt that way? You're like, I just don't really feel connected. Or when someone says, like, what's your elevator pitch? Which I kind of hate that, but I understand what it means. Like, you know, when somebody says, what do you do? And you're like, I don't know. I freak out. Drop me a 1 if you've ever freaked out when somebody has asked you, what do you do? Or who do you help? Or what do you sell? Or anything. And you're just like, what? And there's no power there. Do you feel me? Like, there's no power, and it makes you feel very small, and you shrink in, and maybe even you're like me in the beginning, and I felt embarrassed. I'm like, well, I do that. I just word vomit. Look at this. Let me tell you the story. So I was working with my client, and we were working with her message, and she's in beauty, so shout out to my beauty babes. Hello if you're in beauty. This applies to anything, but she happens to be in beauty. And so I'm like, all right. She'd done all the homework, still stuck. I'm like, let's back and forth it. Let's talk through this. Let's really get down into it. So I said, Bethany, I've done this so many times. I mean, I word vomit just in general. You'll know I have squirrel moments. So imagine me freaked out, not knowing what to say about what I do. Oh, God bless the people in front of me trying to understand what I was doing. But, so I said, let's back and forth this. Let's talk. So I said, what do you do? And she asked, what do you do? What's your business? She said beauty. And I knew that, but we're back and forthing. And I said, okay, who do you help? And she said, women. I said, okay. How do you help them? And she kind of paused for a minute. And she said, just really small and really flat, she said, well, I help them with skincare and makeup. We both just kind of sat there. She's like, yeah, that doesn't feel complete. That doesn't feel right. I was like, yeah, that felt very flat to me. I said, how often do you share that on Facebook? How often do you put your message out there for people to connect with? And she says, well, hardly ever. Because this feels spammy. This doesn't feel authentic. This doesn't feel me. I'm like, okay, well, let's peel back some layers. So I'm going to peel back the layers with you guys, and I want you to listen. Have you ever felt disconnected from your message? Like, do you know what your message is? You know that my stance is you're not a product, you're not a company, right? You're you, and you're a brand, and you have a purpose in this world, and you have a mission in this world, and you have people to reach that are beyond your business. So, okay, so we start peeling back the layers, and, she picked beauty because she was very passionate about beauty, which is great. If you're going to build a business, you better be damn passionate, because especially network marketing, babes, this ain't easy. This is blood, sweat, tears. This is not overnight success. I don't care what anybody tells you. And you need to be plugged into passion. So she's passionate about beauty. I'm like, well, tell me about it. Why? What? So we kind of wandered through some conversations for a while. And here's where I'm going to do this. I'm going to do this part of the story a great disjustice or injustice or disservice, because her truth, when it came through to me, I had chills, and it's her truth, so I can't get there. But we peeled the layers all the way back to her at 12 years old. So go with me on the story. Her at 12 years old was the first girl in her group of friends to experience the hormones. She was the first girl in her group of friends to go through the period. And ladies, remember how dramatic that was? Like, it was so dramatic, altering. Like, there was so many emotions attached to that. And maybe you have some horror stories of white pants at school. I don't know. Not naming names, but you know. And you know, that on its own is very... Well, along with that, for her came severe acne. The way she described it, it was always red and inflamed. It always scarred. It eventually ended up being on her chest and her back, and she was the only one, at least per her story. Now we know how we make ourselves the only one, but she was the only one, she said, in her circle that was experiencing that. And she immediately started covering it. She immediately started covering the spots, covering the breakouts, layering makeup, just layering as best she could. And then as it started to creep down her chest and her back and her arms, she would be wearing like long sleeves in the summer or like high necks in the summer. Can any of y'all relate to that? Being that young, insecure, young teenage girl, and then battling with hormones and battling with skincare and skin breakouts and feeling like you're the only one and feeling ashamed and embarrassed, covering it up, because she said, I just covered everything up. I covered and covered. And when she would get invited to go swimming or to the beach, like, she would always make up an excuse not to go. She said, Megan, I couldn't be that exposed. There was no way that I could cover the breakouts on my chest and my back and my arms. And so, like, she wouldn't go. She started unplugging herself. So over time, that simple trying to cover things on her skin became her covering parts of her whole self, withdrawing and hiding. Battling with feeling insecure, with feeling embarrassed, with feeling, you know, all of those feelings. And she said she battled that all the way up until young adultism. And it took a lot of work for her to work her brain and mind around that. And I get that. How many of you have struggled with anything like that? That maybe started when you were so young, but you hung on to it. It really affected who you were. It affected your confidence. It affected how you presented yourself to the world. It affected, you know, liking boys. Like, guys, that's such formative years. And so she's telling me this story, you guys. This is where I do a disjustice is I hear her passion. Like, I am nearly in tears. I hear her truth. I hear her passion. I hear her power. Like, this girl is like off the chain coming through the phone. I'm like, virtual fist bump, hell to the yes. And like, she stops talking and she's like, oh my God. Oh my God. I don't want to help every woman with every kind of makeup and skincare. She said, I want to help the women who don't feel beautiful in their skin. I want to offer them support and hope and a sense of community. If one of my products can open the door to make them feel a glimpse better, and then I can be part of that journey to bring them into the light, oh my God, there is my message. That is who I'm talking to. That woman who needs someone to tell her she is beautiful. That woman that needs to quit hiding herself. That woman that might just need to put on a red lipstick to feel a little bit sassy, to hold her head a little bit higher, is who I am talking to. You guys, my client is about to make a shit ton of money because her message is clear. Can you imagine now when she shares that consistently? She's not talking to every woman anymore. She's not just talking to women who like makeup. No, she took it way down to a very specific woman. And some of your old mindset might think, oh my God, she just like chunked off a bunch of women. Like, she was talking to half the world and now she's talking to a small percentage. How scary, she's going to lose money. Oh, hell no. This girl is going to bank. This girl is going to promote. This girl is going to have so many clients because she found her tribe and her voice. And like, she's not going to struggle for content anymore. She's not going to struggle with like, what do I say? What do I post? She's not going to freak out on lives because she knows exactly who she helps. She knows exactly how she helps them. And she found her truth in her message. You guys, that is influencer branding. That is a piece of influencer branding. And I had to share that with you because I was so freaking excited. So excited. Does that not fire you up? Do you not want to do that? Tell me if you want to like find your message, find your voice. Drop me a number 2 if you're ready to do that, guys. Influencers branding is in launch with VIP pricing. We've got the early bird discount only until May 1st. We have the payment options. I am so excited for the modules. 5 modules drop daily. 5 workbooks per module. There's a workbook. There's transformative homework. There is a mastermind private group. This is blowing my mind with the women that are already signing up, jumping in, and getting started in the pre-work. So I'm going to drop, just so you guys know, yes, I'm going to promote the course. Oh no, because you're my tribe and I'm trying to help you, and I know who I'm trying to help, and I know how I help you. And so if you're gelling with me, if this is in your gut, if you're feeling it, I'm just going to drop the info page for you. So you can go check it out. It also has the information about my Abundant Babe affiliate program. Oh yes, I pay commissions now. So it's got that information as far as signing up for the affiliate program to get paid to take and share my courses, like Shut the Front Door. I can't even. So help me get the word out if you would, not mind. I would appreciate it. Give this some shares. I'll drop the info and get in my inbox with any questions at all. I am readily available and excited to help you guys. So anyway, gonna get out of here now, and congratulations to my client who is now going to make a shit ton of money. You go, girl. All right, bye guys.